Beyond the Classroom. So we are here once again with another two gentlemen. When you see two people, one on my right, one on my left, that's to tell you something hot is coming to happen here on Beyond the Classroom. So, and this is the only channel we serve you with some of this hot topics and with hot people who will give you hot information at the hot moment that you are watching Beyond the Classroom. So thank you so much for joining us. If you are new, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. If you are also old, you know what to do. Smash the like button and share this content with others so that they also learn. These are educative contents. This is the only place we bring you highly selective topics that can educate you in one way or the other, politically, economically. Today I'm here with two gentlemen from two political parties, the most dominant political parties in Ghana. That's NDC NPP. In the case of the universities, or in the case of school or academia, we call them the TAIN and the TESCON. The TESCON is the NPP and the TAIN is the NDC. On my right is the NDC representative and on my left is the NPP representative. And you know one thing they have in common? They both are organizers of these two wings of the giant political parties we have in Ghana. So they are here to discuss a topic with us, and the topic is very interesting. I deem it very interesting, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy it at the end of the day. So in order to beat time, let's go fast forward. Let's rest for a commercial break. Then when we return, I'll get them introduced to you. Then we politics in Ghana among the two dominant political parties, NDC NPP, in the Fourth Republic. So far, we are in the third decade of our Fourth Republic democracy, and I don't know whether we are moving forward or we are going backwards. But going forward or moving backwards, it's always these two political parties, NDC or NPP, who are always in power. No other political party has ever taken over before in the Fourth Republic. So I'm here with two gentlemen whom will be introducing themselves to you. Then after that, we'll get straight to attack the topic back to back. My friend at the right, before we go to the left. So Mr. Noel, right? Mr. Noel, you are welcome to Beyond the Classroom. So please tell my viewers your name and your position in NDC or TAIN. Okay. Then we move on.
First of all, I'll give thanks to you for giving us this great opportunity.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been thinking that maybe one day I'll sit in front of you to also bring out what I know about this party, this political party, NDC. Okay. My name is Gamba Zahaga Noel. Okay. A political science student, about 300. Okay. And also 7 has 10 UEW organizer. Okay. And I'm here today to defend my party. Okay. To also talk about what our party is bringing on board in this election. Okay. Thank you.
All right. My friend, you're welcome. I know him as Crusader. I don't know his name so very well. Wow. So tell us your name and what you stand for, or your position in TESCON.
Fellow viewers, my name is Richmond Ua. I'm holding position in TESCON as the organizer for TESCON. Okay. And I'm here purposely to propagate the good message of my political party coming to the 2024 general election. Okay.
Marty Brofana, or say he's here to propagate the good message of his political party to the people, to the good people of Ghana. These are political words, So I am sure that you will be expecting something hot, and that exactly is what we are going to extract from these two people. So let's go back to the TAIN representative or the NDC representative. Mr. Noel, did I get your name right?
Yes.
I always misuse this. Okay. So, Mr. Noel, the moment you see an NPP guy or a TESCON guy, what do you see? Do you see a friend or an enemy? Oh, straightforward. This one is just yes or.
I see him as a friend. I don't see him to be a.
So why? Okay, so why all this propaganda, this intimidation, sabotaging, criticism, and all of that? Why?
As we are in this world, we are in a world of where we find ourselves in competition.
Competition. Yes. Okay.
So, and the places that we're also in, my interest wouldn't be your interest.
Okay.
So if you are bringing your interest on board, and I'm not in support of that interest, I have to go against it.
Okay.
So that is why, although I may call him my friend, but when it comes to that political way,
competition of ideas,
we have to fight against each other based on the political arena.
Okay.
But when we are out of it,
outside
we are friends.
Everything is
brothers.
over.
That is it.
Okay. Wow. And don't you think in one way or the other you are trying to confuse the audience, because people are out there killing themselves because I'm NDC, I'm NPP, we are not, young and those kind of things.
You know, what I can say now is that we, the young people that are growing up, we still learn from the old people.
Okay.
When you go to Parliament right now today, MPs, when it's time for business, they can insult each other.
Okay.
In the house.
Okay.
But when they are out, they are friends.
Okay.
I can cite Mr. K. Mensah Bonsu and our right honorable speaker.
Okay.
They are friends.
Okay.
But when it comes to party business, they can even sit in Parliament House and insult each other.
Wow.
But from there, they'll come together.
It's over.
So I would advise my colleagues that are growing up from politics,
okay,
to just tell them that they should know the kind of politics that they are doing
in Ghana.
They shouldn't let anyone, any leader or any grown person come and deceive them, but they should go and beat this one because he's an NPP or NDC man.
Okay.
They shouldn't do that.
That's
they should know what they are doing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Fast forward. My NPP man, that's Mr. Crusader, right? I will going forward. I would like to find out much about the Crusader. I don't think it's a name; it's a nickname, right?
Yeah.
We would like to know more. However, let's go fast forward with this question. Do you see how do you see the NPP people? What run into your veins the very moment you see them? Do you see an enemy or a friend?
Yeah, I don't see why I have to see my fellow NDC person and take it as he is my enemy.
Yeah.
Because we shouldn't have to allow politics to disintegrate us.
Okay.
Because we are all one.
Okay.
And we are in politics because of the good work of. We are in politics because you just want the nation to progress.
Okay.
Not because of what you want or
maybe
what
personal
you
interest.
Your personal interest. You shouldn't have to be like that.
Okay.
So if I see my fellow friend here, we are friends. We do everything together. But when you get to the political field or the political arena, that's where because my party is having their own ideologies. His party also have their own. We are not having the same ideologies.
Okay.
So why should they have to? When they get to the political realm or we get to the political field, we are with different views. But after that, I don't see why you should have allowed politics to cause us harm.
So it's
because
just
when you go to parliament, as I'm speaking, the day that we wanted to pass the yield levy, there was so many disturbances at the parliament.
Yeah.
But that day I saw Abu Jinapo and John Jinapo, they are all from the same mother, they are all from the same father, but different political parties. But during that time, this incident happened. The senior man just hold the junior one's hand and then they leave. They just left from the house. Wow. And there was a certain journalist conducted an interview and asking me why, because looking at what we saw the other day, yes, and Janapo said that so far as he is my brother, we are from the same mother, we are from the same father, we shouldn't have to allow politics to cause us what harm. So we are from the different political parties rather. But he is my brother. Okay,
I don't know both of your interest in parliament, in the parliament house. Both of you are citing parliament as an example of people who are into politics, different ideas, however they are friends when they come out. But to the extent of throwing blows or exchanging blows against each other in parliament, the same parliament you are citing examples with, I think it's quite confusing. Can you tell us something? Why that to that extent? Is this still part of the disagreement of
That's
ideas?
What I'm saying. When we get to the political field or the political arena,
even blows can happen.
Oh yes.
My boss, do you agree with what he's saying?
Oh yeah, I will agree to it.
It can go to the extent
of blows.
Go to
that,
after that,
we have to go and apologize to each other.
No. Wait there.
No, that's what, because everybody is trying to defend his party, and everybody because the party.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
So young prayer.
Oh, like sometimes.
Sometimes. To your question,
you
know what you are talking about. I think I can quite remember that was 7th January 2021.
Yeah.
When they went to parliament to vote Speaker Bagby.
Okay.
As the what? The next
Speaker of Parliament.
It was there that Richard Anyangba, or no, Carlos Ahinkra. He was trying from the MPP, the camp of MPP. He's a member of Parliament.
Okay.
During the counting of vote, to see the one who was elected to be the next Speaker of Parliament.
Yeah.
He was having the gust, that's mandate, to go and take some of the ballot people, those that they even casted already, to leave Parliament. So it was there that the fighting was occurring. It was that time that
he sparked up the confusion.
Yes. And our this informal speaker of minority leader, Chief
Muntaka. I think the deputy minority leader.
Yes, our former deputy minority leader. He did not leave him. He has to give it to him. Yes, he has to give it to him.
Oh, well.
So it depends on the time that or how the legislating happens.
So and all of that is still part of politics.
It is still part of politics. From there they will concise.
I will conduct a research to see how blows is still part of politics, so that we will get to understand ourselves better. Because I'm not still getting things right. Okay, let's go to changes that people want to make, the government of the day want to make on the the general election date. Whether they want to make or this.
This point of correction is not the government, rather the EC.
The EC, right?
Yeah, don't say government.
But the EC, I think the EC. Okay, well, if you are exempting the EC from the government, so the EC want to make changes to the voting date or the general election date. Can you take a side on that?
Okay, so I think before I can even start with this, I think this question should have been given to
the main man.
Tescom man first.
But the question starts from you.
They have appointed this EC.
Okay.
And she has come on board making a lot of mistakes to Ghanaians. To Ghanaians.
Okay.
Causing a lot of misconduct everywhere to Ghanaians. Okay. But I think this question should have been toasted to him first. Okay. Then from there it will come to me.
I think I want to follow the rule. I started everything with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope that was last week or last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He came out or she came out.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not even him, but it was his boss. No, this is his deputy.
The deputy, yes. Rather, okay.
A deputy came out to make everything clear to Ghanaians that they are planning to shift the voting date to 7th November.
Okay.
And one of their reasons was that the 7th December.
That's 1 month reversal.
Yes.
Okay.
That the 7th December will be like a day, Saturday, which is going to go against the SDA people.
Okay.
And you see, in the Christianity field, we have some group of people,
or some churches denominations that worship on Saturdays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those that worship on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And on that Saturday, they don't do anything.
Okay.
They only go to church and pray, then come back to the house.
Okay.
Okay.
Even if it is a national exercise,
they
will not participate.
Yes.
Okay.
So they came out and told them that because of this, they should change the date. They should revise the date back to the what? To 7th November.
I want to get it correct.
Okay.
Is it the 7th December? That is on Saturday.
Yes.
And the SDA people complained to the EC that they wanted it to be shifted back and 7th November.
7th November.
So that they can have that peace of mind or
on that day
to
they
participate.
Can come out to vote. Yes.
Okay.
So this EC came out. That was her boss.
Yeah.
Her deputy.
Yeah, her deputy.
Boss Manasari.
Yeah.
He came out and told Ghanaians that they are trying to shift the common elections to the next 7th November instead of 7th December.
Okay.
And my party has a whole.
Okay.
We've gone against it.
Okay.
Because I don't see the essence of them changing the date from where? From 7th December.
Is that the only reason they gave?
Yeah, that is their main reason.
That's the main
reason.
Okay.
Looking at that's the main reason.
Okay.
First, they came out and told us that indelible ink wouldn't be there for what? 7th December 2024 elections.
Okay.
And the second one, they came out again to say they are going to shift the what? The voting. The voting day.
Okay.
To 7th November.
And do you have problem with the indelible ink?
Yes.
And is there any concrete reason they give for exempting it?
Yes, they have given a concrete reason.
What is
that's so far as they have what verification machines within the EC board, that on that election day when you vote, your vote will, before you go and vote, will be verified by the machine. So they don't see the essence of what Ghanaians what using what, or in the election day they don't see the essence of them using what indelible ink. But let me tell you something. You see the verification machine.
Yeah.
If you have the chance, if you are voting here, if you are voting here in Winneba, if you to constituency, after voting here, that machine wouldn't allow you, or wouldn't allow you for you to go to what Accra, then vote. The machine cannot detect. That machine in Accra cannot detect
whether you
voted or not.
Okay.
But if the ink is there for you, what you voting in Ifutu constituency, from there
72 hours.
Yes, the ink is there with you what for 72 hours.
Unless you cut
2 days.
You cut your finger.
Yes. So you can't go to Adenta constituency to do that election.
Okay.
So you let me go back to your question.
Yeah.
What is you asked me what is my stand?
You're out of time.
Yes.
So
what is my stand?
Yeah. Wrap up.
My stand is that I don't support them changing what the election date to 7th November. My party has come out what. My party has come out. Even our hard-working secretary, general secretary, has even come out to go against it. Yes, our general secretary, Fifi Kuti.
Yeah.
He has come out to what? He has come out to go against this changing of date.
Yeah.
And even our flag bearer, the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Wow.
Who we are waiting that he's the next president in Ghana, who is going to rule Ghana to the destination, who is bringing 24-hour economy in Ghana, has also come out to go against this this decision that has been taken by the EC.
Okay.
So to me, I will stand in the legs of my on the legs of my party, and also go against it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your submission. My boss, Mr. Crusader, what do you have to say about this? The change of dates. Do you think the reason given by the EC is so concrete that we should accept it?
I'll say that what the EC is saying,
it
is good.
It is good. Okay. So what is the exact reason? Is it the same reasons you gave?
You know, the NDC people, they are too hypocrite to the extent that they don't actually want to accept the fact.
Okay. Tell us the fact.
I've forgotten the date.
Yeah.
They made an attempt for the EC to change the date from that 7th December to November as we are speaking. And I think they proceeded to Parliament.
Okay.
And they voted it out.
Okay.
By then. So there were some civil society organizations just sat down and said that no, as for if you go into the date that we want to be fixed, it will be better for we Ghanaians to have our elections on 7th November.
Okay. So
a time will come whereby the EC will just consider some things. If the EC, after consider everything and he see that, or they saw that everything is good for the election to be conducted on that 7th November, they should just bring the thing back to Parliament to seek an approval.
Okay.
You see, sometimes NDC as a political party, I always talk about them saying to Ghanaians that they don't even think about the country, rather, but they always think about what they want to get or what they're about to get.
Okay.
The same EC proposed something that right now we are using Ghana card.
Okay.
So it will be better for us to use the Ghana card to conduct the 2024 elections.
Okay.
You know why? By the time that we are championing Ghana card, everybody in this country should go and then get registered. Their current chairman Asedun Ketia told Ghanaians.
General Mosquito.
Yes, told Ghanaians, that time he was then secretary, told Ghanaians that as for Ghana card, no NDC member should go and register. It is irrelevant. So the time that the EC came back to Parliament informing Parliament that we want to use the Ghana card to do the voting.
Okay.
Because he incited the people not to get registered. Automatically, he knows that many of
his people,
our people do not register, especially when you go to their strongholds that they claim.
Okay.
So they won't accept.
Okay.
So any good thing that the EC will plan, they have something in their mind that the EC is doing something to favor a certain political party. But it shouldn't have to be so.
Okay, so fast forward to my question. Do you stand in that position that the date should be changed? With the reasons he gave, is it correct?
The reasons that he gave,
is correct. His reasons
there's
right?
a falsehood in it.
Okay.
Let me come back to
what the SDA.
Yes, as he said. It was only an SDA because the thing is, I will pardon him if he said the Sabbatarians or those who worship on Sabbath, they will accept that, because if you look at this, can be Saturday, it's not only the SDA people who be worshiping.
Okay.
We have Didi Koko, whatever, there are so many churches, and all these people are agitating for it.
Okay. It's some denominations
that
have come together.
It is part
to advocate for the change.
Because the EC made her mind already before the denomination also take it into consideration.
And what was the EC's reason for changing the date before the denominations also raised their point?
We had election on 7th December.
Okay.
And if in case there's a runoff, it will be late. Somewhere 20 something December after the Christmas celebration, and after that the person have to be sworn in on 7th January. So if the election ran to the runoff, look at the interval.
Very close.
Do you get it? But if you had the election on 7th November, I think on the runoff still there will be a gap. So
you can have more time to conduct
the runoff, and then the thing is, secondly, how you sworn in the person who will be leaving office, or the person who is coming to occupy the office, and then those who will be leaving. Because whenever we are hesitant,
so you side with, all in all, to summarize, you side with the EC that
after taking all these things into consideration, then
the time
should be changed to that 7th November that we are talking of.
Okay, so let's come back to your we are done with this particular question, whether this or that. I think we are a bit enlightened on it. So do you take party interest or Ghana interest first in politics, Ghanaian politics, looking at the way NDC will come and say this, NPP will come and say this, and all those debates? Do you think Ghana first or party first?
Okay.
What is the position of your party?
Okay, Mr. Honorable.
Yeah.
Before I answer your question.
Yeah.
Mr. Crusader said,
okay,
he is in support of changing the date to 7th November instead of remain the voting day.
Yeah.
And he has given a reason.
Yeah.
That's
the runoff.
The 7th December.
Yeah.
Maybe there may be a runoff elections.
Yeah.
But I would like to ask him.
Okay.
In 2008, we did runoff election.
Okay.
Did they change the vote to the voting date to 7th November? In 2004 or 2000, listen.
I think it's only
2000. Okay, let me just cite 2008.
Yeah.
They did runoff election. Did they change the date to 7th November before the runoff came? No.
Okay.
But within the 7th December, runoff election came. But they were still able to sworn in the next president on the 7th January in 2009.
Okay.
So what he's talking about, I don't believe it today. I don't believe it tomorrow. The only thing the NPP is thinking of is they should change the date to 7th November so they can be able to prepare themselves and steal the election.
Wow.
Yes. So let me now go back to your
let's move fast forward.
Let me go back to your.
We are far behind.
Let me go back to your question. You asked whether
party
interest or
Ghana
interest first.
Because looking at the party that
to me has I am a member of NDC.
Okay.
And NDC, our ideology is what? Socialist.
Okay.
Socialism.
Okay.
So we stand for what? Everyone to enjoy in the country.
Okay.
If you are on board, we want everyone to enjoy.
Okay.
So we as a party, we are only there to serve the people of Ghana.
Okay.
We are not there to serve what? Ourselves, our own people.
Okay.
I can cite examples.
Okay.
When John Mahama was living,
okay,
he built hospitals upon hospitals.
Okay.
E-blocks. This is what we are talking about. What? The interest of the country.
Okay.
Who is serving a resilient leader, a thinkable leader, a nation builder,
okay,
a visionary leader who thinks about what the next 2 or 20 years to come,
okay,
how it will be.
Okay, if I've got your point right, you said you want to tell us in a short statement, yes, that NDC cares about the country,
exactly,
first before,
exactly,
even the
before
party.
this
but
interest
why is that most of the times, not only NDC to
okay,
per se, you always want to brag about this is what our party did and not this is what Ghana government did.
Okay.
So why the brag about your party so much? Like,
okay. So let me just tell you something.
Okay.
Before John Mahama left office,
okay,
he proposed what? 40 years of national policy.
Okay. 40 years.
40 years national policy.
Okay. More like
this,
a
yes,
development plan.
The development plan.
Okay.
This government came. He changed that 40 years national this national what? National policy.
Okay.
To Ghana beyond it. Okay.
Okay.
Let's leave that one aside. Ghana beyond it.
Okay.
And that Ghana beyond it, do you know what they were saying? Ghana beyond it, they will not send Ghana to what? Ghana have all the resources to develop what? The country. Ghana will never ever think of what? Going to any donor country to seek for what? Help. Ghana will never ever run to what? IMF. They are the same people, they are going to use 18 good months to develop Ghana. Ask us today, where are we? We are fighting to take what? A kobo of money from what? From IMF.
Wow.
This government came. He came and met in Ghana's debt 120 billion.
Okay.
He has changed. He has increased it to 500 and 500 and something billion.
Okay,
that is it.
You've exhausted your time and you've.
So let me just make it clear to you.
Okay.
We the people of NDC.
Yeah.
We are always there and will always be there for the interest of the what? Of the country, but not the interest of the party.
Okay.
And I can cite so many examples, but because of time,
yeah,
I will just tell you that NDC is there for the interest of the what? The people, not the interest of the personal party. Interest. Yes. Okay. That is it. Thank you.
So the same question over to you, Crusader, Tescom NPP representative. He's only laughing, meaning he has a lot to break down this. So tell us something. Is it party interest first or national interest first?
Let me do a rebuttal on what my friend just said.
Okay.
He said that the NDC is the only party that thinks about who?
The country, yeah.
The country.
The good people of Ghana.
And they are socialists.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think what that guy says is true?
Tell us.
What is socialist?
Make your point.
Let me tell you something. NDC, okay, if you take Flight Lieutenant General John Lawrence's time up to this time, they have been in power for 19 good years. Okay. And so far as he is telling me that they are socialist party, okay, how many social intervention programs they have initiated for Ghanaians?
Okay.
That's my first question to him.
Okay.
Second question, okay, as a socialist,
yeah,
you are saying that our debt was at where? 120, and now it's as where?
560 billion.
When you say our debt,
more than
we have accumulated the debt, do you think that 500 that you are talking of, we inherited that 500 that you are saying, or it was around 120 and we just forwarded to that? Do you get it? Upon that debt that we are saying, there are so many things this government has done from that loan that we are saying, from that debt you are saying, and you guys, you common doom, so you couldn't even solve. And we are sitting here telling me that you think about Ghanaians. Do you know the number of Ghanaians who died? Do you know the number of Ghanaians who lost their jobs during that doom so era? Look at it. Sometimes whenever that we are talking, let's speak with fact and let's speak with the figures. We are saying construction of hospital. How many hospitals did John Mahama build?
Wow.
You can even tell me how much? How many? You see, when you say a government, or when you say do you think about party interest or you think about the party, I would say the only political party since 1992 up to date